Storm report for October 5th, 2023. Haven't seen you for a while. I've been busy getting everything together for my life changing trip 13,000 miles away, but I'll talk about that later or at another time. Just pretty much all set to go. Just waiting for the day to head to the airport and meet the young lady who basically saved my life again. Darlene did it the first time, and I was fortunate enough to find someone who's just kind and wonderful and honest and truthful, and she's doing it the second time. So we'll tell you more about that another time. Now, look, listen. The most important thing you can do for me before we get into our content today is like this and share this on Facebook. Please do that. It only takes a second. And then like this and share this on YouTube. And also subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything. All you have to do is click the subscribe button and put in log into YouTube and just subscribe, so you'll get these videos when they come out. You'll get a video every, I'm trying to ramp it up again, so there'll be a couple of videos a week, maybe more, but I won't bother you with a lot of emails or anything. And let's start today's content. Over 70 million Americans have no shame. They voted for Donald Trump. And what Donald Trump said yesterday just threw me for a loop. Besides all the threats to the judge, to the clerks, to the attorney general, him just talking about how this is all fake, false charges, and it's a political witch hunt. As far as the New York case goes, he's guilty. He was found guilty. The civil trial they're having right now is just to see how much he has to pay. What will the fine be? It will probably run into the hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars, because he was found guilty of fraud, of telling the banks that his properties were worth sometimes 2-3 times what they really were worth. The purpose of him doing that was to get better rates at the bank and to increase his net worth, and just all around claim that he was something he was not, which was a very rich man. When you balance it out, you'll see he doesn't really have that much cash. That's another story. But what Donald Trump said yesterday, just as I said, it threw me for a loop. It knocked me off my chair. He said that the undocumented workers, which is not the term he used, he said the undocumented workers were sucking the lifeblood out of America. That is a comment that was similarly made by men like Adolf Hitler, Mussolini, Tojo, and many other dictators, and people who did not believe in freedom. They believed in tyranny and totalitarianism, oligarchies, supreme leaders. It's an incredibly racist comment. I don't want to break any of the YouTube rules here. I don't want to use words and phrases that could be misconstrued as to hurting someone. But these are the facts. These are the facts. When somebody says that the lifeblood is being sucked out of America, that's something you hear from David Duke. White nationalism, the Ku Klux Klan. These are groups that, white supremacist groups, who he's catering to and courting, who believe that America basically should be a white country. All others need not apply. Just disgusting. And I don't see how, originally when Trump ran for president, he got the 75 million votes. I gave all those voters a pass because they really didn't know Donald Trump. Once you were out of the New York area, the tri-state area, he was basically a TV personality who gained fame through his show, and people actually thought he was a multi-billionaire. People actually thought he was a great businessman. It was all fake. It was all a reality show. None of this was true. None of this was true. The Trump Organization is a very small company, LLC, few employees, and it certainly was not worth what he claimed it was. Excuse me. But now we get to 2023, 2024, and he wants to run again. And all I can tell you is that, do you have no shame? Do you really believe a man who's currently has 91 indictments against him, who, as far as I can see from the facts just on TV, is guilty? I sometimes repeat these facts to people who support Donald Trump, and they tell me, oh, you got that from CNN, you got that from MSNBC, it's fake. It's not true. No, there's only one set of facts. People go into spinning them in ways that even I don't agree sometimes with, but facts are facts. The 91 indictments are a fact. Grand juries indicted him. Attorney generals indicted him. You don't indict people unless you think you're going to get a conviction. That's how it works in America. Prosecutors and grand juries are pretty sure that you've committed the crime if they indict you. The civil case in New York right now, if you do a little bit of homework, if you just do a little bit of reading about what this case is all about, it was clearly fraud to improve his chances of getting better loans, better rates from the banks, to get when he wanted to get loans, he'd increase the property value. When he had to pay IRS, he decreased the property value. So he basically was a tax cheat. He was trying to avoid the taxes. And it was so easy for the judge to get a summary judgment on this, because the same property that was worth X millions of dollars on the low side when he was filing his taxes was worth this much when he used it as collateral for getting a loan. And he did this not once, not twice, but dozens and dozens of times. So it wasn't that he was unaware, it wasn't that he made a mistake. He purposely, willfully did this to commit fraud. So, but then you get back to the white nationalism issue, the racist issue. And again, I don't want to break any of the YouTube rules by calling him a racist or calling him a white nationalist, but what do the facts show? He's constantly using racial epithets, whether it's against an attorney general, as is currently the case, whether it was against a United States-born Hispanic judge, as it was a few years ago. He's made similar remarks about our vice president. He's made remarks about this about athletes who don't agree with him, who don't like him. And has America no shame? 70 million people may have had their heads in the ground like an ostrich the first time he ran, because they didn't get to know him. But after 4 years of this, how can you vote for this man? I mean, voting for this man literally makes you a white nationalist. Makes you someone who doesn't support freedom. Someone who doesn't believe in liberty. and justice for all on an equal basis. He doesn't believe in opportunity. It's all about himself. And he will say anything and he will do anything to get out of these criminal charges and civil charges he has against him. And to get back into power where you can be certain that he will turn this country into a Putin-like state. He will appoint people to the Justice Department to go against what he considers his political enemies. Okay? It's just unbelievable. I don't know how anyone out there in their right mind can vote for Donald Trump the second time around. I'm honestly hoping for a super majority election like Ronald Reagan had, where he won 49 states, 48 states, similar to what Richard Nixon did back in the 70s, that even if you're in Alabama or Mississippi or Texas, you'll understand that this is about keeping America free. This is about our liberties. And that's pretty much the content for today, that Donald Trump once again has proved that he supports white nationalism, pretty much believes that this should be a white-only, white-run country, and that just can't stand. So once again, let me ask you to like this page, share this page. It's important for other people to hear this. A lot of people don't watch news. Hopefully this will prompt them to get some good news, whether they read it on the web or buy a newspaper or watch it on TV, to get some facts about what's happening right now. And of course, like and share on YouTube. It's so important to share on YouTube. Let me get to the financials of the channel now. I need 1,000 subscribers for YouTube to start monetizing my channel, and I would like to make a few dollars in a year or so off the YouTube channel. I would like to start putting up videos several times a week. So again, you also have the opportunity to make a donation for both the channel and maybe right now, more important, for my move to the other side of the globe. A lot of fees, a lot of things that go into moving to another country 13,000 miles away, getting, extended visa. I'll initially have to go see my doctors, get new doctors, and I have no idea what they'll charge, and my medicines, and that's the situation we stand in today. So please like and share this on Facebook and on YouTube. And on YouTube, you can please subscribe. And if you'd like to contribute a couple of dollars, I believe the link is there when you share, where you can, donate $2, $5, $10, any amount you want. I'd like to really thank George and Robert and Glenn for the donations they've made. They're lifesavers. And you can you even use Zelle. If you're on Facebook, just message me on Facebook and I'll give you instructions for, as I say, $5, $10 would be great. That's how most YouTubers get started. And in addition to that, and even more important right now, I do need some funds for the move. So thanks again, and I hope to see you much sooner than we did the last time. Oh, one more thing. If you'd like to be a guest on the show, if you'd like to talk about politics or science or the economy or, you pick the subject. If you'd like to be on a show with me for half an hour, I can set up a Zoom meeting and we can videotape it and then I can post it. And again, the topic, you choose the topic. I'd love to do that with a bunch of you. So again, have a great day and I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.